I'm GB Tolentino, 47 years of age. I live in Dublin, Ireland, since 2001. I born in Philippines, and I qualified the Big Dog Backyard World Championship on last October. I won the national champion in 51 loops in Florence Court Backyard Ultra Last Man Standing in Northern Ireland. And I got 62 loops last May in Germany. I like Backyard Ultra because the transparency, the you make to compete every loop every hour. You're not competing other runner, you're competing yourself. It's like to control your emotion, it's a self goal, yeah. So that's why I like Backyard Ultra, last man standing. I ran back home in Philippines since 10 years old. I'm an athlete on the track oval. Then I won some race on the track oval, the sprint, sprinting. It's like a track and field. I ran 400-meter dash, 800-meter dash, 1,500 dash. Until I reached the on college, I ran go up a higher level, 3,000-meter dash, 5,000-meter dash, and I ran cross country. It's like I ran some of the 30 kilometers. It's like a backyard, but it's a single stage, 30K, it's like an invitational mayor's cup. Then after that, I stopped running 1995 and 1995 and 2001 I came to Ireland, uh, and I start running on 2014. So that's the passion begin again, uh, to continue my passion. And so I ran Spartathlon 3 times. I finished Spartathlon 3 times. My first is run is 33 hours something, and I finished the PDPDs, the authentic, the return. And I ran the Kiriway Ultra 200K in Ireland twice. Yeah, I ran some of the races abroad as well. So marathon, yeah. So that starts my passion begins again to resurrect. I like the most of long distance because uh, you run with your pacing, and especially if I run a self support, you can manage how every example, every 10K, how much your hydration intake, how much food carb you intake. And uh, long distance for me, it's good because you know how to control your patient. Yeah, your emotion, you can see the different view, a different scenery that sometimes other people can see. If you don't, you need to run. So a car is not coming there, so that's the good thing for me, to it's like you have a freedom. I like this format because yeah, you can see other runner that they pushing their own goals. Yeah, and I like the format because is the roles is very strict. Yeah, yeah, and no excuses. You know, there is no mercy. You need to work hard for this. You cannot go for a backyard that you go there for nothing to without reach your goal. You know, so just uh, just to do what best. What did you put in on training? So especially it's 6.7 kilometers. So the the weather, the elevation, it's given already. So uh, you need to accept everything. You know, you need to accept pain, and that's why I like this format. Then you more stronger, especially you apply for your own life or your living. Then if you face difficulties, struggle, you survive. So that's what the most I like a backyard ultra. You cannot shortcut, you know. And especially I like last. Yeah, last and all the backyard athlete in the world. Uh, so I'm grateful to challenge everybody and to challenge each other to make more beyond belief and conquered our dreams. And that's the most I like. I have a special memory. One of the race when I ran on Florida Manor. Yeah, I finished in 62 laps. Kate Russells. I ran with Kate Russells, and I have my team. My team. Losob. Yeah. My physiotherapist is Donald Sombella, and Rex Brillantes is there. Uh, one of the coach mentor crew me, and that's the most special. I think. Run I ever done because especially my wife and family always support with me. That's the most thing special moment because when your family and friends uh, uh, always around you and support you, so you more determination and motivation. uh, I ran that love constantly and 62 hours until I drop out because I got uh, bloated because you know the night and the night during the night it's cold and day is warm. So that's already part of the game. So but I keep moving. That's the time that moment that I want to go to World Backyard Championship. That's the moment that I reach 60. Then when I reach 55, I think another five because I want to go to Tennessee. That's the moment that's uh, I want to qualify. I want to get in, and that's my dream. So then because of COVID, we didn't go through, and I tried another shot. I never stopped trying my best. But I said that trying is not an option. I need to do it, and I've done. I've done last October 51 hours, national champion, uh, and I've done 62 again on last May in Germany. So I did. That's the moment that I said that I did it already. So I need to do it again. I think for me, if I reach 4 days, yeah, I need to mention that it's like if if my goal is 100 hours, I need to mention the 100 people in my life, great 100 people, every law. So that's special for me, and especially my mom, my dad. That's my motivation. I promise with him and my family always behind me and my team. Yeah. So that's the most important. I don't stop until its end, and that's my goal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been one some of the coaching helping me to process this in 16 weeks. Yeah. So I run training every day. Yeah, there is no excuse. I have something to do every day, and not running, but something strength training. You know, mobility and speed work. I have mental toughness training. You know, I run through the night. I run every terrain. So the bonus for me is my crew and the timing of hydration and food intake. So that's the big bonus for me. It's only one person behind me. That's yeah, to conquer this. Yeah, and I think that that's the moment. That's the best for me. Mm, because inner fight helping me as well. Yeah, the inner fight coaching. Yeah, they give me programs and everything. So I'm confident to come. I'd be proud if I'm the starting line. You know, I'll be a winner already if I'm in the starting line. The rest is just embrace the journey. Yeah. When the starting lines begin, I just embrace the journey, and whatever hard work I put on training, that's the result. So yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, it's maybe 5 days or 4 days, but I'm not going there for nothing.
I'm Kevin Snijders from Heila. I'm a PE teacher, and my personal best is 65 laps. Now I have done 3 official backyards, 2 times the Legend backyard and 1 time the national championship. First I did a couple of ultra marathons, and after the Legends Ultra Trail I was contacted by Tim de Vriend to run a backyard ultra, to try one, to qualify myself for the national team. First it was a sort of escape for me, and then when I was more trained I thought, oh, I can do a marathon, I think. And from then on it went out of hand, and 1 marathon became 2, 2 became 3, and then I started doing 100 milers, and now I'm sitting here. The most fun thing for me for a backyard is the chance to meet all the people at the race. In normal ultras you start at a point and you do your tempo, you do your speed work, and you lose a couple of people. But at the backyard you return after 6.7 kilometers at the start, and then you have the chance to run with other people or do a different tempo or run with another group. And so you meet a lot of people, you have the chance to start over again at your with your supplies. So that's the most fun part for me. The night hours are the most difficult. In the beginning I like them, but after midnight the hours are then it's working time for me. Just the mental part of it is hard. I do not have the capacity or time to run every day long distances, so I do a lot of speed work, intervals, and little short distances. And then 1 time in the week I take all that time together and do 1 long trip, like marathon capacity. Best performance at the backyard was last year at the national championship, and oh, it was a journey. My previous personal best was I think 41 hours then, and after that 41 hours you're coming to unknown land. So after I passed that, I was working like, alright, I can do this for 2 days, let's go. And then after 50, it went like my body was in a whole different state of mind, and I just felt like I can do this forever. But then, yeah, after when we go in the 3rd night, it was getting real hard to concentrate, and I have had sleep problems. But yeah, that's what it's all about. It's like a child dream. Yeah, first running was an escape for me, and now I'm traveling to the other side of the world just to run. So I think that's every child that wants to be a football player or a grand athlete. It's yeah, unbelievable to just go there for running. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm very excited for it. I don't want to set a goal because I know when I reach it, it will be easier to quit, because then you have reached something that you want. I think we will run for a long time, and there is no limit.
Damn it, Jimmy, again? خیلی تشنمه.
He'll be off high. I don't want pretty huge round. I don't want to come around, but I think he really struggling with it. I was talking to the other Polish guy, and he goes that he doesn't know trails. So it's all kind of new to him. And, like, and they did the Poles did their 63 hours like 2 months ago. Yeah. You can imagine an 18-year-old, I know 18-year-old bodies bounce back, but endurance stuff like that's a little bit tricky. Not like they have to crack the bend. He's an endurance. Please. You don't think that? Overthinking it. Overthinking his injury. When's it going to get worse? But that, you know what? That's the game that we play. It's like the waves. On my quads, it's like when they're hurting, it's like, oh fuck, are they going to get worse? They're going to get worse, and they get better. Then it feels good. My mind was picked up in the last 2 hours, but before that, I was fucking nervous. Nervous as fuck. It's like far out. Is it going to start to seize up? Oh, I'm going to change my top. I couldn't decide between a t-shirt and this singlet. I've got a... Yeah, I got... It's hanging off me. I think I might go... I've got a black 2x2 tank. Yeah. And I might just take the thing off. Oops. I'll go to the next one. I think my back is down 50%. I'll just chuck it. How you going?
All good?
Yeah, all feeling good.
Time for a little massage.
A little bit of a massage before we go out again.
How it is? You feel good?
Yeah, I feel great.
Good sensation?
Yeah, good nutrition. Had a couple quick laps. Had a couple good sleeps, so ready to finish the night off and get back into the day.
What do you prefer? Night or day?
The night's been good. The night's been really good. The day's a little bit technical, but But yeah, we'll see how we feel. See what happens. First couple of loops of the day might be nice when the sun comes up, but I think at the moment everything's it's a little bit quicker on the night loops, so they're a little bit easier. But yeah, it's a little bit more technical during the day.
You're not too cold during the night?
No, it's funny. It's just like different areas have. When you start off, it's a little bit cool, and then you drop down, and it gets a little bit warmer, and then it gets cool again. So I can't decide what I want to wear. But I've been starting with a t-shirt, and then going back to the singlet. So, but yeah, all feeling good.
Great.
Ready to go long.
Perfect. So I see you in few hours in the same position with the same smile?
Yes, definitely.
I hope so.
Alright, no worries.
Perfect.
Alright, thanks
Alright,
for that.
good luck. Good
Cheers,
luck.
thank you.
makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it's the first night.
I'm just checking to see if. Yeah, they said, well, you got any sleep yet? It's like, it's only the first night. If I get sleepy, I will take a nap, but
3 seconds.
so Patrick, run anything crazy this time, or just come in normal like everybody else?
47, 27. 47, 27.
That's normal.
It's daytime again.
Solid. It's like 10 minutes faster than where he was before.
It's road. He's a roadie.
He's running out of time.
Well, if he doesn't soon get off, I'll leave you to it. Three seconds.
So in 2011, your backyard's been done for an hour. Done. And celebrated.
I think it
Probably
was
very excited.
16. It's been over. This would be the 3rd hour since it was over.
Oh, I thought it was 18.
17.
Oh, was it 17? Oh, yes. You're a couple hours done. I'm probably
Thought
celebrating.
it was 16.
Yeah, I think Tim England got 17.
The 17 was 19. Oh, that's easy. Just
Feeling good? Strong.
Yeah, go, Jack.
I'll let you know when you don't look strong.
Show you, man.
Yeah, and actually, I think it was. Thank you. Ja, kom back.
Fucking swap between the tank top or the t-shirt, the singlet or the t-shirt, so I want a tank top. I'll tell you what. Still warm.
15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy time! Celebrate!
My name is Frank Heila. I'm also called Frank the Tank. I'm 44 years old, and my personal best in the backyard is 67 yards. And I did that during the team championships last year in Team Belgium, where the world record was set by my friends Marijn and Ivo. I was first running ultra marathons like distances like 100 miles or a bit further. And there is some kind of the Legends organization in Belgium. We make like pretty cool races, and if you do there 4 races in 1 year, all more than 100 miles, you have a slam. And while I was doing that, the last race was in that kind of format. It is called Another One Bites the Dust. And one of my friends, Marijn, was running there, and yeah, he won there. And then we start training together, and I knew this kind of thing, yeah, this kind of race is a bit my thing, because I don't see myself as one of the fastest runners, but I am like a tank, and so I am very robust. I'm anti-fragile. I can keep on running, and I only get started after 50 miles or so. So yeah, I think it's my cup of tea. And even when it's like 3 years earlier, when I did my second race of another one by the dust, that was like yeah, loops, but the distance is a bit different. I said I only want to win against one person, and that's you, Marijn. I didn't know back then that he was gonna beat the world record 3 times, but yeah, I never came close. There is no end, so you can decide your own end, or you can let fate decide what is it. So you have to balance everything that you got, like the physical, the mental, the heat, the cold, eating a lot or not eating at all. There's always something that you can do too much or too less of. And finding that balance is really nice. Also, what I really like is that you see every runner, every lap again, and also your crew. So I really like the community about it. And I am not like a runner that does every lap in the same time. So sometimes I run a bit faster, sometimes a bit slower. So I see most of the runners, and I like to meet them, and also yeah, I like to party. So the beginning of a backyard is for me really a come together and a community, and then the second part, yeah, then it gets a bit harder. When your energy level starts to drop, and also most of the other runners starts to drop, and you end up with 2 or 3 or 4 runners in the loop, and the speeds are not matching again, and when you need to run a long time alone, that's my thing. That was the reason last time I stopped, not because my body couldn't handle it anymore. Okay, I was not running so fast anymore, but it was like, okay, why should I run further? I seek fun, and this is not fun anymore. But of course, this time it's different because I know this is the race of my life, and it won't be the reason this time to stop. 2 years ago, I already had in my head like, okay, this format is cool. And I made it one of my, last year, I made it one of my goals to be in the Belgium team. So then I did a backyard in Kasterlee. It's called the Legends Backyard, the course where the world record was run. And it was like a very fun event. And I made sure to everybody, like I was there to win, to make fun, and I had a cool crew, and I won that time. So 42 laps, and I made it then to the Belgium team. And already there, I hoped that the competition was good enough that I would make some shot for the at-large list. But of course, if I win, that's also good. So I was sure for my ticket on the individual or world championships. And then, of course, starting with in October there, I hoped that I would meet the standards, and with 67 laps, I made pretty sure that back then it was like place 20 in the world. So yeah, I was pretty proud of that. But yeah, maybe I should have tried to get 70 or a bit more. But yeah, I survived the third night, which was, I couldn't believe that I would do that. And then I thought, okay, in the morning you get more energy, and suddenly, yeah, the energy didn't come yet, and I just stopped. My chair was too good. One of the things is I like to search for my limits, and in a backyard there's only one person that doesn't find his limits that time, so that's only the winner. So you have a big chance of finding your limit. Another part is I am an upbeat person, so I like to run among people. So in the backyard, you don't run on your own a lot. It's always surrounded by fellow runners, and you see your crew a lot. So that's also fun. And also that it's sometimes a mind game, and I find that one of my strongest points, that to work with your mind and to overcome your own body. And yeah, so the mental part of it is also really, really nice. I keep on running the whole year, pretty much the same, like doing a decent distance every week. Every Tuesday we have our own running group, D plus Dinsdag. And it is, what we do is every week we do a run around elevation. So going up and down around Leuven in Belgium. So it's free, and also Marijn is there. So it's with good ultra runners, and the atmosphere is very nice. So doing that together, it makes it more easy to do hard stuff. And so we make doing hard stuff in a fun way, make it easier. And that's also the way I train the rest of the week. So a lot of kilometers, but I also put in the fun part. That's the normal kind of backyard. Now for bigs, I thought, okay, this is the race of my life. I want to put it up a notch. And then I did already a good backyard, but it was pretty flat elevation. So I checked, and during the day we need 170 meters up and down. So I created a course in my backyard, for saying, yeah, it's not my own backyard, but in the woods around us. I made 3 laps with the same kind of elevation. There I run every week a few times a lap, so that I would feel it in my legs. How does it feel? I also run a marathon on it. And then what I also do is 100 push-ups a day, 100K weeks. My rest weeks were 100K this time, and before it was 100K was my best weeks. So now I even went to 100 miles one week. So more kilometers. I stopped drinking alcohol in summer. And I do kine, so extra leg strength. So yeah, my legs are burning all the time now. So I feel ready. I'm so excited to meet all the people there, because we with the Belgium, we are a strong crew. We are maybe the underdogs, because everybody thinks, okay, in Belgium it's such an easy course, but yeah, you will see. We will surprise everybody. I will make it the race of my life. So I decided I will not quit mentally. So it will be something, or I will time out on a lap because, yeah, just the elevation is too much, or it should be some kind of injury. But of course, it can be the sleep. And it also can be that the mental health is not good enough at the end. But that's something I should, yeah, keep pushing my brains and my legs, so that it won't hurt. I also make sure that I visualize, keep going. I have extra papers for reminding me that I have like a target for every lap. Also, I don't have like a goal to run. At least, of course, my personal best, but yeah, everybody's gonna try that. But I also put something like, okay, double time of my personal best or something, yeah, similar things. My real goal is to have fun and enjoy the moment, but I won't quit. I think that we will see in our lifetime beyond 120, maybe beyond 150, but this time, yeah, I hope that we beat the world record. I think there's people enough that are capable to do it in a course, but is it this one? I don't know. But for the weather forecast, it looked like, okay, that's going fine. And I think it's almost the best field that there was ever has been. So yeah, let's surprise the world together.
My name's Keithan Grafflin. I'm 42 years old and I live in Ashland, Virginia. My best backyard race to date was last year at the Bigs team championships, where I ran a 62 yards. This will be my 7th backyard event. And I've pretty much progressively gotten better at each one of these. I've learned a lot along the way. I got interested in backyards mainly through my wife. She was really fascinated by being able to look at the race on the results hour after hour and see how people were able to go for so long, and also look at how somebody could maybe get in trouble progressively as they went throughout the race, and get closer and closer to the cutoff times for each yard. So she kind of talked me into doing my first one, and I've really enjoyed the format ever since, as far as learning so much about myself and running and how I can apply it to other races. I've been running since late 2017 and have been running really more and more each year since then. I started off with 30K, then a 50K, and have really been into the longer distance ultras as I've gotten more and more into it. I qualified for bigs this year for the World Championship event by running last year for Team USA, and I did the 62 yards that I mentioned, and that was put me in a position to be able to come back again this year. And the format, what I like about the format is that you don't really have to be fast. It's more about taking care of yourself and discipline and maybe a little bit of stubbornness, and being regimented in your decisions. I really think that it's a long game, obviously, and so that being fast is something that I've never really been. So being able to be able to maybe win or be in the top or lead pack at the end of the day is something that intrigues me about this format. The most difficult part about these races is making sure that you take care of yourself when you have that little bit of time in between each yard, and thinking about what you need to do before you get into before you get into your tent or your rest area of, what do I want to do? How am I going to do it effectively? And how do I get off my feet in order to give myself a little bit of resting time? My strategy really is to go out there and have fun and enjoy what I'm doing and remain present in that. I hope to meet a lot of people from around the world, all these different runners, and have great conversations with them, and hopefully forget about what I'm doing a little bit during the process. Also, I think what's important is to take care of issues as soon as they pop up. So if something's bothering you, deal with it, and hopefully it won't make things worse throughout the course of the event. My training is really, I do a lot of running with our Virginia Happy Trails Running Club in Virginia. They put on some great community events, and I take advantage of those as much as I can. But I also log a lot of miles on the treadmill. I try to, I'm a father of 2 daughters. I try to be there for them, and I try to get my runs in early in the morning before the rest of the day gets in the way. So I do a lot of running on the treadmill, but I also enjoy long cycling events or, cycling adventures with my friends when I get the opportunity to do that as well. And, one of the things as far as backyard experience that sticks out in my mind was maybe not my best performance, but it was it was not the furthest that I went, but it was probably the most memorable, was when I had the opportunity to run Little Dogs back in 2021. It's the same course as Big's backyard, but the first 12 hours were great. The weather was great, and then the skies opened up, and it was torrential downpours, inches of water on the course, and trees that were down. So it added a extended level of difficulty, but it was quite the challenge, and I was able to hold on in that one for my only backyard victory. And it was a good test of mental tenacity. I think that one went 37 yards, and it was a lot of fun to be able to participate on the Biggs backyard course for the first time at that capacity. I'm excited to go back to Tennessee this year and compete with different athletes from around the world on the same course, so a level playing field. I want to go farther than I ever have before, hopefully beyond 300 miles, knock on wood. And I want to compete with the best. I want to give it my all. So really looking forward to being out there. And thanks to my family and my crew. Thanks to Rick for being able to take the time out of his schedule and help with this event. It's not possible to do these things without the community of people that are able to help us with it. So thanks to my friends and family.